Yesterday, we have seen Bitcoin pump very significantly towards the upside, and on today's update video, I will be talking about that higher low we potentially are creating right now, what this means on the bigger perspective, all the consolidation phases we're currently looking at for Bitcoin, the most important resistance, and of course, what is going to be happening next if we break it, or if we see another rejection downwards. I will be all talking about this and many more important charts, so without any further ado, don't forget to slap that like button once again, back above 800 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term, because yes, yesterday I talked about, do you think Bitcoin is looking bearish or bullish right here? And I explained the reasons why I actually think we shouldn't be all too bearish on Bitcoin right now, because I believe that in the bigger perspective of it all, we're just creating a higher low right now here on the lower side, and this is the beginning of a massive reversal in that entire downtrend we were creating here on Bitcoin. So currently we can clearly see Bitcoin was creating a lower low, and right now for the first time in this entire trend, we have been creating a higher low here. So while in fact we're still creating of course lower highs, and while in fact if we're looking at the resistance lines, we're still trading below the downward sloping resistance line, we have been creating a higher low, and this is of course a signal that we're entering a new consolidation phase. So if I'm first of all looking at the imminent short term, I want to be seeing Bitcoin take out that previous high in the market, because whenever Bitcoin does take out the previous high in the market, which is laying around $63,340, we are going to be most likely going up towards these higher targets. So I'm going to be looking at this level, and if we confirm the break above this level, on the imminent short term at least, we're flipping very bullish. Currently, all we're seeing on Bitcoin right now is just another slight little consolidation, and whenever this consolidation is going to be ending, which I expect is going to be happening anytime soon, we're going to be most likely crushing through this level, and once we crush through this level, we're most likely going towards that next resistance target, which is sitting around $65,000. And this is going to be a very important level, because this is going to be the point where, of course, we're going to either make or break it. So if we do break above this red box right here, which I put down the arrow, I think if we break above it, we're going to be seeing the continuation to $70,000. If we see the rejection, Bitcoin is most likely come back towards this green box here. And if we break below the green box, I think that we're actually going to go down to $52,000. So it's going to be an important region where we're currently consolidating in to see what the next move is going to be for Bitcoin. And I will be putting close attention towards it. Just like I said earlier, if we break above this red line, we're going to go to the top side of this red box. If we break above the top side of the red box, then we're going to go to $70,000. So it's very important. And what we can see also on the bigger perspective of it all is that indeed we're creating a very interesting compression pattern, while Bitcoin has been consolidating for a very long sideways right now here. To be exact, this sideways trend for Bitcoin has been lasting for over 75 days, and this downward sloping resistance line we've been trading in is over 35 days here. So it's a big consolidation phase where we're currently trading in, and we're just waiting for the next breakout to be happening. And right now, we've seen that first slight little rejection from the downward sloping resistance line, because we're creating a big inverse head and shoulders pattern. So you can see here, boom, we're creating the left shoulder, then we're creating the heads on the market, and now we're creating the right shoulder with that higher low on the market, right? So this is a pattern I want everyone to be paying attention towards. And the price target, if Bitcoin breaks above the downward sloping resistance line, is laying around $72,000. So this could be a very big trade that could be coming up for Bitcoin. And this could be a trade where Bitcoin is going to be bouncing all the way to the upside of this range where we have been consolidating in. And that is a thing that is most likely going to be happening. And it's not a thing that is out of the ordinary, because this has been happening many times before in these consolidation phases Bitcoin creates. So Bitcoin is currently on the lower side of the consolidation phase, and if we break this downtrend right here, we're most likely going to be flying back towards the top side. And I'm not saying that we're going to be breaking above the consolidation phase. No, I'm just saying that we're bouncing towards the top side of the range. And if that were to be happening, Bitcoin is going to go up already 16% from this point. It's going to be a massive trade because I am long on Bitcoin. I'm going to be making more than $300,000 or $400,000 on this trade. And boom, I'm going to be cashing some because that is my target. I think Bitcoin is going to be bouncing back towards the top side of the region. And if that is happening, so of course I long the exact bottom and I will be taking profits on the top side of that range. And if Bitcoin is even going to go higher from off that point, I don't care. But that is my trade I'm currently taking. So if I'm looking at some indicators, we can currently still see the majority of the liquidity is being built up above us. And there's about, 2.7 to 3 billion US dollars worth of liquidations laying around that 67,000 US dollar level. So yeah, there are going to be loads and loads of liquidations as Bitcoin is going to be pushing up higher. And I think that is just a thing that we're expecting and a thing that is most likely going to be happening. And if you want to be trading any move, just like I am currently doing so, make sure to check it out on Bybit, because yeah, you can currently claim a free $200 for only depositing on $100 on your Bybit account, which is also withdrawable. So it's basically a free $200 that you could currently claim on a trade, and all you need to do for it to claim it is go to the link description of today's video, sign up an account using the link below. That is mandatory, otherwise you can't claim it. Deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and boom, you will be getting a free $200 trade on Bybit, which is extremely valuable because it's literally a free $200 that you're getting. So make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. If you are interested in trading, Bybit is also by far the best trading platform out there, so make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. But going further in towards the content, this falling wedge pattern as well, it has been breaking out, and I've been saying that yes, we've not really seen a very strong reaction from it. However, every single time once we did retest it, we've seen a significant bounce back towards the upside, which is a thing I actually do really like on this pattern right here. But so far we've not really broken this trend right here. So let me draw this correctly. But so far we've not broken this trend right here. And I believe that once we're breaking this trend right here, breaking out of this ascending broadening wedge, I think that actually that is the point where really the breakout is going to get started for that falling wedge pattern for Bitcoin. And I think that whenever the breakout is happening and really is going to get started, we're going to be most likely moving very quickly. And what you have to understand that in every Bitcoin consolidation phase, Bitcoin always creates consolidation phases, and always once we break outside of it, we move very, very quickly. And we've been consolidating for quite a while right now, and I think that it is most likely time for that next move for Bitcoin. So we're going to go towards that next stage up, or potentially that next stage down. However, one thing is for certain, we have been consolidating in this region right here for over 72 days, and it is time for that next move on Bitcoin. And maybe it's going to take another week, maybe it's going to take another 2 weeks, but one thing is for sure, we're closer towards the breakout than the beginning of this consolidation range, and I think that there is a potential scenario that we're creating this, bull flag pattern here on Bitcoin. And on the bigger perspective, we're retesting that weekly resistance right here in towards support. So make sure to pay attention towards it. But on the imminent short term, I think that it is very important to be paying attention towards this consolidation phase right here. The resistance here on the top side. On the imminent short term, also the top side resistance. And yeah, we have been seeing a very strong recovery once again on the 1 hour time frame, which is just indicating we are most likely going to be going higher, and we have exactly been bouncing from the level I've been talking about for a very long time right now here. And I think that if we break the downtrend right here we are creating, so this downward sloping trend right here, then we're just going to go towards this level. And if we break this level, that is the point where Bitcoin is most likely going to go towards the top side of the range, which is sitting around 72 to 70,000 US dollars. So this is what I'm expecting is going to be happening next on Bitcoin. And yes, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, because I am long on Bitcoin with more than $900,000 and currently in a profit of about 60,000 US dollars. So yeah, if you're interested in trading, check it out in the link description of today's video. But anyways, this is it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to slap on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.